real heartbreaker. Had to lose to his brother.
Yeah.
All
right, but here we go.
Yeah, we have Jinxd4Ev3r actually playing Robin. So this is a matchup that I think I want to say, like, never seen before, ever. I'm pretty sure this matchup has never happened. Two characters, extremely rare, but we, of course, did see Hayate playing Robin in top 8 at EVO.
We also know that Osmo plays Robin as well.
Yeah, of course.
From Los Angeles region. Yeah, but you actually started playing Cheetah recently.
I've played Cheetah for a long time. She's a very fun character.
Excuse me, I've only seen you play her recently. You've had I guess a pocket Cheetah.
Oh, for a very long time. Keep a little Cheetah cub in my pocket. But her biggest strength, of course, is how wild she can be, her damage when her trade is up, and just a lot of her kind of scary, unpredictable pressure. Now, the biggest issue with her is that she isn't going to have the largest of normals, and that is going to be a huge problem against Jinxd4Ev3r, because Robin has, of course, some of the longest, best footsies normals in the entire game.
He's got some mid-range. Definitely got some mid-range.
His mid-range is like, he almost zones you with a sword.
Yeah. One thing I want to say is I do like earlier, Alcatraz is using his meter to flip out of combos, so he avoids getting hit by the back three after sword dance. And that's something that I've seen a lot of players do, specifically at EVO, that has been really great to see, these new implementations in the game system being utilized so quickly.
Well, it definitely can save you from a lot of damage, and even more so, it is Robin's Oki that is really scary. Now, there are a lot of different potential setups that you can do, and what's going on here, we're seeing
this is very interesting.
The build meter, very, very smart. Now, Cheetah is a very meter-dependent character.
Yes.
From the ground,
Yes,
she actually cannot convert from her strings without a bounce cancel. Now, bounce cancel, of course, it's 2 bars and cancels immediately into a meter burn 4-3 or back 3. So she really needs a lot of meter to convert from a lot of things that she has. Also to convert from the dive, to get a mix-up off of the leap. She uses meter for a lot.
Yeah,
Alcatraz meter burn back 3s.
She's been fishing for so many meter burn back 3s, finally getting one, but this could be almost the end, and this playstyle, that's it. Wow. So this playstyle from Jinxd4Ev3r, he has been sitting back. The only issue was that he was burning so many bars on meter burn back 3 that he actually, once he got in and got a hit, he wasn't able to really convert off of anything. Which, I'm not saying meter burn back 3 is a bad option either, but they just weren't working out for him.
Right, and it is tough. It is very, very tough to be able to get enough meter to do everything that you want with Cheetah, especially in a matchup like this. Ooh, sweeps him out of the startup of the Birdering. Very smart. Ooh, empty jump low.
Oh, okay.
All right, so that string actually has a built-in command grab. It's 1-2 throw, and Alcatraz just hit him with the throw part of it.
All right, gonna get good damage. Nice little knockdown. Could have been a bigger punish on the down 2.
Oh wow, sweeps under.
Oh, and that wake up is so good, but it is punishable. It is actually punishable.
Oh, and actually converted from the Birdering with the max range blue trade. That was very, very good hit confirm. Of course, Birdering is extremely plus on hit. So he actually had a good amount of time. Still setting up the traps, using the Birderings, building a ton of meter.
And he just runs all the way in full screen. Are you kidding me?
I guess that's footsies.
Oh, and he tried to go for an anti-air blocks. Nice push block, not to lose his life. Wait a second. And that was huge, causing a clash before losing his first life bar. Jinxd4Ev3r is in a great position right now.
And Jinx looks like he's going to save his meter while Alcatraz can use all of his. So again, not going to be able to get these full conversions from most of the openings.
And look at that, very healthy damage. 420.97.
And it was pretty smart to end in the run right there, because the assassin's run. He chose to side switch, even though he knew he might die, because he just wanted that corner, and it's going to be all he needs.
That is it. Wow. Jinxd4Ev3r looking very comfortable in a matchup. Difficult to anti-air him. Oh, so we are going to see some Deadshot. And that's another thing, though, that we've talked about before. People tend to forget that Deadshot's pressure game up close and his buttons up close are actually really good, too.
That's a bit of an understatement. They are amazing, which is what we're seeing right now. And this is going to be, this is actually one of the most powerful maps as far as interactable
It
goes.
really is, though. There's 2 unblockables on either side. Actually, technically 3, I believe. 1 on the right corner as well, if I'm not mistaken. For power characters.
Right. So you can see a ton of damage just from interactables alone. Now, they are both, of course, gadget characters. They can just use the bombs, which, in fact, start their own combo.
Right, and we saw that just there. This has to be my favorite personal stage.
Well, it is
That beautiful face right in the middle.
it is Black Adam stage, the Rock of Eternity. Would be Shazam stage, rest in peace.
God damn it, Chef.
And as we're speaking, the
man.
zoning seems to be working from Alcatraz.
Rest in peace. It was just so subtle the way you threw that in there.
Hey man, I miss him. I miss him.
I know you do.
Ooh, getting caught by the low rifle, and for the last maybe 30 seconds, we haven't seen Jinxd even touch Alcatraz.
Yeah, nice use of the interactables though, and that's really clever on Alcatraz's part because he knows he's walked himself into a corner, and once Jinxd does get in, it could spell trouble, but he has that interactable that is very solid on use to get out of the corner or just bad situations.
Yeah, especially if you abuse the dive kick part of it. Now, it can be baited. Jinxd4Ev3r does have a lot of meter if you can make this comeback.
This is starting to look very hopeless now. There's still so much life left on Alcatraz's side. Wakes up low rifle.
Wake up anti-air low rifle.
You know?
Hey, I love Adam. He has easily some of my favorite like animations and
No,
lines.
he definitely does. I mean, you obviously know that's also my favorite character, but... All right, starts with the low. Again, gets tagged full screen. Both interactables are in play. Not in range, though, for Jinxd4Ev3r is now Alcatraz is just camping right by that gargoyle. And the problem is Jinxd has to go near it, right? He has to go in.
Right. He's going to have to find some way to approach.
Look, there he is. But
okay.
there, wasted opportunity there for Alcatraz.
He really had to play footsies with that interactable. And exactly what he did. He outspaced it and made sure that it didn't hit him. Oh, wow. Weird trade on Wake Up.
Yeah, down 2. And again, push blocking everything now. Deadshot is actually out of meter completely, but he is going to build it relatively fast.
Oh, gets him with the reset. And that's a pretty nice life lead. But now the corner's still not a good place for Alcatraz to be. He needs to get out.
Oh, and he's trying to jump out again. He's gotten hit by that almost every single time.
We have seen so many dive kicks. Who knew that Deadshot was a dive kick character?
Apparently he is. I mean, it's fitting that it's on Adam's stage, right?
Yeah, right. Absolutely fitting. Now, Jinxd4Ev3r has the life lead, but he does not have the stage advantage, although he can kind of choose which side he ends his combos on.
Death is just another test.
This game, though, so far looks so much more evenly paced for Jinxd than it was last time. Losing a life bar, actually getting the life bar first from Alcatraz. And maybe he was just trying to get, it's very possible he's actually just trying to get rid of it so that Alcatraz couldn't use it.
I think that's very smart.
Again, slowly making his way in. I like this patience, but then he jumps.
Ooh, and every time that your opponent whiffs a straight shot over your head, it gives you a free dash.
It does. Oh, but here we go with the blue bullets. These will knock you back.
For the record, a ground straight shot does not give you a free dash.
Well,
I just wanted to clarify.
Everyone's trying to dash it. They're just like, what the hell? Chef told me you could do this.
Chef lied to me. Oh, and he's going to ride the roller coaster.
The thing is aside from the low gun, his other shots really don't do that much chip. The problem is that, again, with that dive kick, that's got to be irritating.
Oh, and he got out.
For Jinxd4Ev3r, trying to make one last stand, blocks everything. Oh, he has not a lot left to give. This is his tournament life on the line for the night. Oh, and wait, nope, that's it.
So Alcatraz tying it.
Right?
Yeah.
The corner is really, and Alcatraz was using it very, very efficiently. And the problem was Jinxd was not, he was not trying to bait it at all because he knew that Alcatraz was going to go for it.
Oh, and the drop at the very beginning of this game was huge. Jinxd could have taken the momentum, but instead, so that Alcatraz run away and get a little bit of life. But now
that was nice.
Turning it around.
Wake up knee.
Oh, he just raw jumps out of the corner, and that is going to be a good position. Will he move in or back up? All right, chooses to back up. That is smart.
And he's trying to throw. What's the technical term for those batarangs? They're not
Birdarang.
Birdarang.
Smart birdarangs, actually.
Okay.
They're the birdarangs that graduated from college.
Oh,
flips
beautiful
right over.
flip. Empty jump grab. I like it.
Where did you train?
But the big problem with Robin's grab is it does throw your opponent to full screen. So a lot of time, even if you can open up with a throw, it's not worth it. Which is exactly what we're seeing right here. I mean, look how much damage he got off a throw, but now look how much damage he's taking getting back in.
Yeah, he's potentially going to lose his life bar, and there it is. I saw him just do something also with the yellow trait, the teleport. He hasn't really been using that at all, and he can actually throw that a decent distance to try to get in as well.
Oh, nice meter burn roll, but that's unsafe.
Good blocks, jump in, and that's the life bar. Okay, so if Jinx can hold him here, he no longer has an interactable to flip out on. Nope.
Oh my god, are you serious? And that's why it's the smart birdarang. It knew exactly where Deadshot was. And that was a nice conversion. Alcatraz doesn't have the life lead, and he's getting caught by a few little things while ran all the way full screen again.
That was a sprint.
Oh, but again, Alcatraz starting the zoning. Jinx has to get in. Oh, gets anti-aired and a nice
what a
conversion.
Who put a hit on me?
This isn't about money.
What's it about then?
I think it's about winning Hometown Heroes Week 7.
That's true. Because it really isn't about money. It's about the points. It's all about the points that lead you to the money.
Oh, yeah. And lead you to glory. But Alcatraz getting out of the corner, that is a huge deal.
Oh, this is so close from Alcatraz coming back and doing a reverse 3-0. Can he do it?
Oh! Okay, that was a really good clash. Both players are out of meter.
Correct.
And that's going to, I mean, it was just a down 2, but
It's just going to reset the position of full screen out, which is exactly what Alcatraz wants. Jinx trying to...
Oh,
wow.
That was a good meter burn roll.
Alcatraz, oh, there he goes, finally using it.
But doesn't down 2 quite in time, and now there's going to be one chip away, and boom! Alcatraz
Knee
making
shot?
it back.
I want to say Revolver and Rewind?
We did see one round of Revolver and Rewind in the mirror. Most of the rest of that was Black Adam and Atrocitus. But regardless, that wasn't Hometown Heroes anyway. That was the IPS Online West tournament.
Okay, you're right.
So this is going to be very interesting. We've got a
Sorry, I cast so many things with you, I lose track of what we're actually...
Well, I'm certainly glad we have the opportunities. Now, so Getreked is the completely white Atrocitus, and MrHecticGamer is the...
There's no reason to bring color into this.
blue and red. I think it's... Is that blue? Or is it...
It looks blue-ish. It might be purple. I can't, honestly, this level is really bright, so I can't tell.
I do appreciate the fact that they chose very, very different colors.
And it's the Violent Rain shader, I'll have you know.
Oh, well, thank you for the information. Assuming what I assume is the God shader. And this is going to be an opportunity for Getreked to make it back. Now, Dexstar is up. You know, the one real time that we've seen this matchup heavily was at CEO. It was Coach Steve against Tekken Master.
Correct.
And that really said a lot about the matchup. It's a very strange matchup where Dexstar management is more... Oh, actually kind of forward dashing. Look how tall Atrocitus is.
He's a big boy.
Ooh, gonna get a lot of damage over time. And
Dexstar
nice
comes
bait.
out. Good block. Nice armor back 3. And that should drain pretty much what is left of Dexstar at the start of this round.
Oh, gets a little bit more usage out of him.
Yep, that's it. Dexstar's gone. Now it could potentially be HecticGamer's turn, but no, he gets hit by punch float.
That was an incredible read on the backdash. I mean, really, the only thing that would have caught would have been backdash or a slow standing normal, so we had to assume that he was backdashing.
And a huge armored forward 3 to set him into a clash as Getreked is doing some wrecking.
Oh, and look at this patience. Oh, very nice. That should be, could have been a, oh no, that was actually the maximum conversion. Maybe could have done punch float if you wanted to take him a little bit further to the corner.
Just hit him on the tip. Wait a second. HecticGamer. Could be making a comeback here with Dexter out. Now if he can just stop. No, that was a huge opportunity for him to actually punish. And he is going to lose because of that. He let him get Dexter out in his face.
But you know what? Secondaries, but it looks like competitively, it is mostly Atrocitus. Now,
so I don't know if it's new or what it is, but recently Nivik is staying with me, and he was staying with me for Evo, and neither of us had ever seen this, but when you do the bounce off the back interactable, there is now a tusk that falls off.
Yeah, and you can throw it.
Wait, has that always been there?
I saw that for the first time last week on Buffalo's stream, actually, and I said, what was that? I swear
that was never there before.
I have never seen it ever, so I don't know. You guys are gonna have to let us know. Tweet it at us. Let us know if it's a real thing, if it's been around for longer than like a week or two. But right now, HecticGamer with a huge momentum shift.
Yeah, this is 110% the opposite way of how the last match went.
And one of the biggest things right here is that MrHecticGamer is using a different set of normals, which is really allowing him to win the neutral. We're seeing Getreked approach a lot with exactly like that, 4-2-2-3-3, or 4-2-2-3,
right? And
it's a little bit slow. Now there are some better options potentially if you're trying to win in the neutral, which are forward 1-2, which we've seen MrHecticGamer use a lot, or back 2-3, even 2-2,
even 1-1 sometimes.
Yeah, there are a lot.
Yeah.
There are a lot of options.
He's got a lot of decent options. Oh, and he throws the kudu.
The only real footsie normal. Throwing the kudu.
HecticGamer does have Dexter out. Push block again, but now out of meter. This is the unblockable.
It's not a Hometown Heroes broadcast without the unblockable. Forward 2 into puddle.
It just works every time. I don't understand. I've gotten hit by 2 and I'm just like, why is this working?
Oh, no meter to convert.
I can't. It just works every time.
All right, so MrHecticGamer, huge turn. That is true. It becomes just a very big risk for both players.
Ooh, just raw, but misses the back 3 and wake up. That's our favorite move.
Oh, shove forward 3. And we're actually going back onto the same stage that we were playing last time. Now this stage also has some extremely strong interactables. A lot of really good unblockables for power characters, and of course both of these characters are power characters. Oh, nice. He said no on that wake up.
Check that wake up. Yeah, shut up.
Oh, now it's time.
The thing that's also rough in this matchup is any hit that does get confirmed leads into an instant airborne Aquaman, which is where Aquaman does not like to be. He does not want to be in the air.
That is true, and you know, we actually saw a really big mistake. We saw the water trait come out when he wasn't opened up. So he took a ton of block damage, which then of course led him into that situation, losing his first life bar in the corner. But now Getreked has the corner.
Plus, disrespecting the plus frames.
I will taste your blood.
You need teeth to eat.
What? What? I've never heard that one before.
I'm pretty sure. Wait, doesn't he have teeth?
I just don't understand that. I don't understand.
Don't loosen on me, man. You don't. Don't do it. Not today.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that was a very slick side switch combo.
Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you. Production said that he's implying that he's going to knock his teeth out. So, which kind of makes sense, but the fact it's blood, he doesn't, I mean, what is he going to freeze his blood first? All right, so this is about even now in the corner, which is, of course, Aquaman's scariest position.
No clash available. It has to push block. I do like it, but that is going to do... Oh, no, that's...
Wait, scaling?
That's it.
Okay, that one is it for sure. That was a really nice flip out. I think a back flip out might have been a little pressure characters in the entire game. Of course, because back 1-2-3 is plus. We did, of course, just see Dragon win with Aquaman, win Evo with Aquaman.
What did he do? Oh yeah, I think I remember that.
He won a small tournament.
He won a small thing.
Oh, nice conversion. Gets the forward 3, gets the damage over time.
Oh,
more of them.
That's ridiculous.
And
look at the chip.
He is just melting. Went for a little bit of an unnecessary risk with that blood puddle, but he's got a lot of life to burn if he wants to take those risks. Oh, that is a whiff. One of the biggest things when fighting Aquaman is to always watch to see if the third hit of back 1, 2, 3 whiffs, because a lot of spacing, and especially against a lot of small characters,
it's surprisingly stubby, that knee.
And then you can full combo punish it, which is huge.
Wow, that was an incredible amount of blood stacks, though.
It was. But after he hit that, he took about 100% of his life.
So that was a beautiful whiff punish with Puddle, by the way. What happened was he tried twice to do the forward 2-2-3 mix-up with Puddle instead of making it safe. And he got punished by raw back threes back-to-back.
Ooh, yeah, that is worth a ton of damage. And all right, we've got corner pressure. Hits him with the mix-up, but drops like almost.
Oh, drops, luckily saving himself. Now blocks, still stuck in the corner. Nice backdash.
And what a scary option he chose to do up vomit right
vomit,
there
yeah.
instead of straight. Ooh,
it's the hardest of reads.
it is. And a little bit of life back for MrHecticGamer.
Left and back at the same time,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah. Left and back at the same time. That's crouch block. The poor guy.
He just. I feel like the last time when we lost it, he sounded different. He was like, ooh, oh.
I think it was similar. I don't know why everybody throws it in situations where nobody's doing anything.
Yeah, I don't know.
It just always does have, ooh, nice pickup. Oh,
so close.
But now there's a lot of time left for Deckstar to come back. I don't know if MrHecticGamer wants to wait that long. Tries to catch him jumping with back
two backdashes have been working out really well. Gets caught by a random tentacle strike. And gets caught himself.
Wow, just wasn't quite able to block that in time. He's straight just a little bit too slow, and that's going to be a Deckstar
down
off.
one. What a risk.
Oh, that shouldn't finish him off. He could have got a little bit. Oh, it did.
Wow.
It. I was wrong.
Get wrecked. That was
normal problem.
He doesn't even have the fastest normals, really.
Oh, and that's, is he going to get the full version? He does. Should get a back three off of this. And that is a very good start. Oh! All right, already starting with quite a few mix-ups. Not going on the defensive at all, going very offensive. Oh, but now he's actually going to have to deal with these laser zoning from Superman.
Oh, nice down two to stop the shenanigans. Interesting.
Yeah, so he went for a reset right there, but didn't really go for too many of the mix-up options. Just went for a normal throw. It's not going to give Captain the life advantage, so he's still going to have to get in on this.
I mean, he could have still gotten so much more damage if you just would have normally finished a combo.
It wasn't scaled particularly high.
Yeah, interesting choice.
Oh, catches him with the overhead. That should kill. He's going to use the meter just to make sure.
I love how that symbol
just
stays there.
Oh, actually, like, didn't stay on this ground. Maybe it did. I don't know. It's kind of hard to see, but I do agree with you that it's super cool. I love all the mid-round effects that stay, like the green arrows, and there was one more. Oh, the onk, I think, from Fate. And this is a very nice corner combo into a setup, but a good dash out. What a read!
Oh, an armor back three, huge.
Oh, that could have been a full punish. Oh, and he's not going to close out. He could have closed that out meterless.
Yeah.
He's going to get another chance.
Hope you've learned something.
Trade is available with a bar. Throws down the statue for no apparent reason. Very rude to mess up Aquaman's home. Arthur is not going to be happy about that. And boom! Meter burn makes it.
Now, if you have bats out, it's very easy to punish a lot of the lasers that Darkseid.
Oh, and that is punishable. The overhead into the up grab.
Yeah, it's a very big deal. You have to hit confirm that, because if you instead see that the overhead is blocked, or see that you're in a situation where you know, that's not going to work, you can just go for the overhead into the solid hit. That's actually plus. Oh, that cross up,
and he is all over the place.
He is just. Yeah, Rage is playing out of his mind right now, just making all the mix-ups possible. Oh, and the knee auto-corrected. That is huge. 3 different reasons that's huge. A, it took the first life bar. B,
it took the trait.
Yeah, got rid of all 3 bats. And then C, it actually put Batman in the corner, which he did manage to get out.
That was crazy,
yeah, that was the absolute best
That was
scenario.
like the alpha situation for him.
It even built in meter. Like, okay, that's all you need. Oh!
What a parry. Speaking of alpha decisions,
Or would it be Omega decisions?
No, because Batman did it.
Oh, you're right. So he would definitely be the alpha decisions. Fair enough. Oh, doesn't get the full conversion, but this pressure is going to be terrifying. Hits him with the fake cross-up.
Pity you will die.
Don't be so sure.
They're both staring at each other with very bright red eyes.
Yes.
But I think Darkseid's hurt more. All right, goes for the meter burn low laser, and no mix-up off the teleport, or sorry, off the trait this time. Instead,
he
just
might-
using the zone more.
He might just be slowing down, trying to zone. And the thing is I think both these characters have pretty quick recovering projectiles.
Well, it really depends on the projectiles for Darkseid. Now, Darkseid, I think the biggest advantage of his is that it's very hard to actually avoid a lot of them. You know, the
Right.
meter burn up laser, the meter burn air laser, and if you are forced to block them, then he's plus, or he's at least close to even. Now, if you can manage to make them with, however, there are a lot of situations where you can block, and he should be able to do enough here. Oh, no, not quite.
Oh! And that is it. Wow, 2-0 for LTA. At least tag one or two of them that teleports. And as I say that,
Exactly like you said. Ooh, he went for the interesting mix-up, but actually Darkseid is so tall that the left-right mix-up is considerably harder to do with Batman.
he's a big boy, Darkseid.
Not the first time you've said that tonight, but we've got a lot of big boys on stream.
Yeah, Atrocitus is also he's a big character.
Yeah, yeah.
He's a big body characters. Just like we're big body casters.
Oh, wow. Just barely missed the up battering, but down one into the low. Doesn't get a punish, but they're so mixed. That was so dirty because he was crossing up and then he landed in front. That was so cool. Wow. And now all he needs to do is chip. Oh, that actually could have been whiff punish. We're seeing a lot of missed whiff punishes from Captain. And now a missed combo.
And they're just jumping all over the place with jump twos, just trying to end each other's life bars.
Good defense by Rage.
Oh, and there was actually multiple down one gaps, by the way, for Rage that he could have capitalized on when Captain had jumped in.
But he still manages to close it out. Doesn't get the full conversion. Did hit the cross-up trait, though.
And there it is, the up battering, taking out the life bar. But it is still Captain fighting for his tournament. Well, technically, yeah, he's
tournament life. This is the losers bracket.
Well, I'm saying because we have a tournament every week, but yeah, it's...
Right. Now, Rage obviously looking great right now. He was knocked into losers by Jinxd4Ev3r, who he could end up fighting again in losers bracket.
Nice block. That interactable was there. Did not use it. Full punish. Whoa, not full punish.
Could have been a full punish.
The thing is Rage does still have access to his Clash, and he is going to use it. Now, there is no bar for either character right now, so this is going to be a reset situation back to full screen.
Interesting choice right there. Went for the low laser, which was not going to connect.
Yeah, no.
Oh, and that has built one bar for Rage. If he makes one good mix-up here, he can actually take this entire thing.
Oh, and there, that's what exactly we were talking about, the jump over. And he's all over the place. Is that, just one hit left. Oh, no, the slide.
He tried to meaty, but you know, if he taped the meter burn.
Yeah, you may be right. You may be right.
But that is definitely going to be some nice mental momentum for Captain.
Mental momentum. Say that 5 times fast.
I would, but we don't have time for that because we are watching some mix-ups.
Yep, here we go.
All right, goes for the maximum damage. Very nice, 470, but
he almost did that shenanigans that he did earlier where he jumped with the normal and then landed in front with the stomp.
Yeah, that was one of the dirtiest
cool, I'm
mix-ups I've
stealing
seen.
that.
Oh,
caught him, and now, as you were saying, the momentum is actually in Captain's favor now, almost 110%.
Wow, actually hits him
I
with the
haven't seen
spin.
that in a long
I
time.
have literally never seen the spin hit in my entire life throughout Injustice 1 and Injustice.
Really? I've seen it hit quite a few times.
Really?
I've been hit by it,
Well,
to be honest.
I've personally never, ever seen it. Oh, and we're starting to see a little bit more defensive play, I say, as he starts mixing up.
That was like a doctor.
Hey, that is exactly how Darkseid plays. He goes defense, defense, crazy
No,
offense,
it's
crazy
just
offense,
the way
defense,
you
defense.
said that was like you were reading from a book.
Like
like a children's novel, of which I won't name.
Oh, plus frames. Oh, tries to jump out, but that is 2+ to get away.
And wow, good blocks, but still having to deal with all this pressure. Captain!
I think a push block may have been a better option.
I agree.
In that situation.
Don't be so sure.
Rage. Opting not to spend the bar. This is going to be a very difficult comeback if he can make it happen. Wait a second.
He's going to have to just loop these over and over because one touch, even on block, should be guaranteed win. Well,
it was just a simple battering.
Yeah. Wake up battering, in fact.
Yeah.
Which do something. I mean, he's already been playing
The thing
crazy.
is, he's already pretty nutty, right?
Right.
So
I don't know what he can actually do.
maybe he goes
to throw him up.
nutty?
You know what? This is actually one of the first times where we've seen him not hit the overhead before he went for the stomp. He very rarely goes for just the raw stomp.
I really want to know why he goes for that combo. That is, he is scaling himself very, very heavily.
I do agree, and it's a very cool looking combo, but I'm not 100% sure. If he used the down 2 in that situation, I would love to see him teleport from it.
Or like a setup, right? And he did try that once, but he did not have trait there, so.
Just going for the overhead did not commit. That would have been very unsafe. But instead, he's going to keep this life lead. Now, he's in a very scary spot.
Oh, and he is. Yep, there it is. He's got one more to toss. But jump up meter burn. Laser is going to do it. Now, LTH Rage has a huge life lead.
Oh, and a well-timed teleport to get out of the corner.
That is so tricky.
It is extremely tricky. It's an overhead that hits from the other side.
Oh, that was a huge punish opportunity now. Getting comboed in the corner. Captain could make something happen here.
Wow, that was a really good conversion for how weird that jump 2 hit.
Oh, but he drops the combo, still gets a happy birthday on the forward 3.
And Captain has made these very, very nice conversions off of a lot of stray, weirdly spaced hits.
Still slowly chipping away at the life with those Omega Beams.
Nice plus frames, and Rage trying to disrespect, but no conversion. Actually get a completely full combo from 4-2-3.
And an early clash from Rage that wasn't necessarily going to be a lot of damage, but he's going to spend both of his bars, or maybe one, to get some life back. And someone reset the situation. Now he's out of the corner.
Ooh, throw is a very good option. He knows all he has to do is just hit him a few more times, even with small hits, so throw is going to be perfect for that situation. Wow, just challenges him.
All right.
Just raw down 4-2, which actually gets clashed. I did not know you could clash just down 4-2 by itself.
All right, so how many? Oh, he spent 2.
It's a good amount of life left. Batman doesn't need too much meter, but I mean, right now he needs to worry more about his life than his meter.
Oh, and he went up for the jump 2. It didn't work. And jump 3, that's it. LT Rage does not let the reverse.
Willing to support them that way.
And some people have, you know, others that don't support. So huge shout out to Mrs. Friction. Thank you for letting him compete today, because we also do get to see a awesome Captain Cold.
We do, and so this is the matchup. This is like a matchup from my dream.
This is your dream. Yeah.
This is I'm pretty sure I'm not actually awake. I'm not here. It is Captain Cold against Brainiac. And boy, can I just point out how weird this Brainiac is? It's like
Can we just talk about how this is the first and probably only time we'll ever see this matchup?
That's true. All right, so let's talk about the actual match. Fibonacci was crazy pressure in the corner.
Sick.
Oh, he caught the flip out.
That was one of the coolest things I've ever seen. The way that down 2 actually reached.
That was absolutely
amazing.
Maximum height down 2. Still though, Friction holding his own. He's gotta get some time to set up. That's the biggest issue with Captain Cold, is he needs to find the time to charge, to throw down his icicles. Oh. Really, he just needs time. And that is not what Brainiac's giving him right now.
This is a great Brainiac, though. And I gotta say, Friction's really got his work cut out for him.
Now, oh my, double back 3, and that is going to be pretty much a chip situation. Well, actually, the Ice Wall ate the ground bomb, which is interesting because it's not actual projectile, but...
Is it bad that I'm rooting for Friction? You've gone on to greener pastures, as you've said.
No, it's not a lot greener than Brainiac. Oh, gets the full conversion. Goes for the damage. That's interesting. You
Oh,
actually-
and that was a dirty cross-up.
So you can prevent being crossed up right there as long as you roll. You get out of the mix-up situation completely. So a lot of characters, a lot of players actually go for setups that aren't real. You just have to roll. Oh, almost got him out of the air.
His mind was in the right place. Oh my goodness.
Oh, he tried to actually go for the full combo, dropped it. It was a little bit weird. I think he may have hit him airborne, so it didn't quite juggle like he thought.
Nice use of the interactable to swing away. Nice down two. Oh, but that string unfortunately put him on back to the corner side.
And that actually could have potentially crossed up Brainiac, but the charge just auto-corrected. Oh, a nice with punish with the dive kick. Not going to get as much damage as potentially could have with a 4-3, but still getting the switch, getting even further into Fibonacci's life lead.
And I really love the way that...
Oh, he landed in the ice puddle! And a nice conversion from Friction, but...
Oh, I was going to say, that was about to be very dangerous. The one place Captain Cold is disgusting is in the corner.
That is true, especially if he has his trait charged, but right now, no trait at all charged for Friction, and no time for him to set anything up. This matchup is, like you said, probably the last time we're ever going to see this matchup.
I really want this to actually go to Game 5. I'm not going to lie to you.
But right now, Fibonacci's momentum is just ridiculous. He has not given Friction a second to breathe.
And my other issue with Friction is just...
Oh, he gets so many traits at him.
He gets these hits, right? And then he whiffs his conversion.
And actually, a lot like that, it's tough. There are a lot of very strange situations that Captain Cold can hit you in. Oh!
Nice. Air to air.
And that was actually a very good conversion, but dropped
but
at
again,
the end.
dropping. He's dropped so many.
Still, it's given him enough to get the life lead. Tries it down two, but the dive kick goes right past it.
Oh, nice conversion.
Oh, what a
That was
cross-up
gross.
setup! No way! That was the dirtiest setup. Dive kicks right over his body, makes the trait bomb cross up, and oh, jumping right over the ice puddle, dive kicking in as soon as he knows that it's gone.
I love his use of that string.
Yeah, forward two, down one. It's a low that hits extremely far away. And right now, Friction has lost the life lead. He had quite a bit of it, but
that is gonna do it. Domination for
this losers bracket. Make it back to grand finals. It's gonna be MrHecticGamer against LTH Rage, and it's gonna be another big body fight. But a very interesting one because we're actually
Wait,
seeing...
that's Swamp Thing.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought that was Atrocitus. What? I was like, why can Atrocitus summon himself?
You're like, this is a new move. I don't remember him seeing that. No, definitely those characters look very, very similar based on their gear. They are a very similar body size. They both have horns and this like sort of bark-looking armor. But now this is Swamp Thing. So not only have we had a Cheetah, a Robin, a Brainiac, and a Captain Cold, but we now also have a Swamp Thing and a Darkseid.
Can we just,
Darkseid.
I'll tell you what, let's just cancel all of the broadcasts from other regions and just sit on Chicago.
Let's just replay
The
this
home
one
of
every week.
MK and Injustice clearly know what's going on.
They didn't know how to show us some very cool matches. And of course, don't forget that we are going to have 1 week that will be a fan's choice as to which region we get to see. So if you all want to see some more of this, you could vote for Chicago.
Oh, look at those beautiful wings. Oh, and he just caps him out of the sky with the overhead.
A nice throw again. It looks like Rage tends to go for throws when he knows he doesn't need to do too much more damage.
Oh.
And he tried to anti-air, but stops mid.
Just tend to not pull him out in tournament.
Right, he is definitely a tough character to do well with, but, you know, like we said, didn't do very bad the last game. We could see him switch back to it if he needs to later on. Regardless, Atrocitus already starting off considerably well, although it feels very strange to choose Atrocitus against somebody named Rage. It should be the other way around, right?
LTH Rage shouldn't technically be the one playing Atrocitus.
Right, I wonder how many people say that to him, like, oh, Rage, you don't play Atrocitus? Haha. Oh,
I mean, Darkseid's a pretty rageful guy too, I guess.
that's true, but not as rageful as you put
Especially when he's getting manhandled in the corner by crabs.
it. Yeah.
I will grind you into dust.
Oh.
Wow, that's a good way to get out of the corner.
block.
Ooh. But no
man,
punish.
Blood puddle raw.
I think he tried to do downward blood puddle.
It's
probably.
very possible, yeah, because of the cross-up situation.
Right.
Yeah. Which, I mean, it happens to everyone.
Oh,
And gets capped by the overhead. No need to spend meter. That is death.
wow, and so Rage taking almost an entire life bar without getting hit once. And that's going to put him pretty much on even ground, but that is big. Oh, no, didn't get the full conversion,
my
but
goodness.
the meter burn forward 3 cancel did so much, and again, another opening.
My blood will kill you.
And that's a lot more meter for
Do
Rage.
you know what baffles me about that whole 4-2-2-3 and then meter burn cancel forward 3 is it's an overhead anyways.
Well, I think what it is a lot of times people, they either try to kind of
Fuzzy it?
Yeah, like fuzzy
Yeah.
block the 4-2-2-3 and then the blood puddle,
makes
or
sense.
sometimes they try to react to an animation. Because obviously there's a little bit different of an animation when you
When he
see the
does
blood
puddle,
puddle.
right,
so
right.
you see him doing something else that isn't just the string, and you're like, oh, he's going low, and you just start blocking low. And then you get clipped. Or honestly, one of the best things that baits is push blocks.
That's true.
Oh, wow. He expected the low for some reason, when in that situation there could have just... Wow. All right. Then that sounds like a good plan, because Chicago has the coolest characters as we are seeing Flash. Now, of course, we cannot talk enough about Honeybee's performance
No,
at
we
Evo.
can't. He was the star standout for me. Even though Dragon won, I just feel like Honeybee was the talk of the town.
He definitely was, and we are going to get to see... Well, okay, I was going to say we were going to get to see some Flash gameplay, but we might not,
No.
because that's technically what Atrocitus tries to do, is just stop you from ever playing, and he's doing a pretty good job of it right now.
And gets caught by the mix. Down to nice side switch into the corner, and what's the set? Oh, well, we know what this
You know what it was? It was he thought that he might have enough time where Dexstar was recharging.
Right,
Dexstar
right.
was just barely starting to recharge, or I mean not starting, but barely ending its recharge
so
bar.
that he can get it back out. Yeah,
he
that
just,
makes sense.
yeah, if the combo was a little bit longer, he would have been able to summon, but he tried it anyway.
Wait, do flashes?
Oh my, they turned
do light
purple! That's so cool! So, I didn't even know. All right, slow down combo. What is it? No, went for something fancy. He tried to hit that from the back and get a little bit more of a juggle, but he still got a decent amount of damage, and he's starting to even up the life.
Nice armor back 3, and that is not going to kill, but it is going to do a decent amount of damage and get him close. 280.
Doesn't properly bait the wake up, and that's going to take him all the way to the corner. Ooh, good behind him, but doesn't get the whiff punish.
And that actually could have been a punish again. He's missing punishes on raw puddles.
He is. He's moving. He's just, I mean, honestly, I know it's not some, but he's honestly just moving so fast and really not stopping his mobility that he's not ready for the punishes when he gets them. Oh, now he has to deal with Dexstar.
Nice push block.
Oh,
Caught
no.
by raw puddle. That's not the worst thing that could have happened to him, though, but again, another one.
That was the worst thing that could have happened to him.
You're right.
Think you'd be this fast.
I will dictate the pace.
Ooh.
Oh, and he spent both of his bars? I don't know if that was a good choice. Tries to get an opening, but...
So something that I really like that he just did there was that he activated the Speed Force without having been in a combo. And that's something that Honeybee also uses to great effect, where he'll just use it to gain neutral advantage. Because although Flash can't block, he is still very slippery to hit because of the fact that he's still moving at normal speed and you are very slow.
Oh, and we're starting to see potential to make the comeback, I was going to say. But as soon as Dexstar comes out, that becomes an extreme down, because technically it's just Flash being sped. But it looks like Rage is going back to his tried and true. Oh, interesting choice right there. Ending in a standing 3. Could have got a little bit more damage, but still going to be a relatively good situation. Anti-airing Darkseid with Dexstar going for the restand. All of this is very beautiful. He's draining so much life.
Yeah, he is. Finally getting caught with the overhead.
And the fact that he got hit at the very end of that life drain means that he didn't get any life back
And
from
the
it.
blocks have mostly been good, but he finally got tagged there. And that was a good flip out and a risky. Finding himself now with corner advantage with Dexter out. This is like one of the most hopeless, I feel. Yeah, it's like one of the worst situations, I think, in the game, if not the worst. Like, being in the corner against certain characters sucks, sure, but when you're against Atrocitus in the corner and Dexter's at full bar and he's out,
yeah, that is extremely, it feels hopeless.
it's just depressing.
And that is exactly what we're about to see again.
Yeah, this is round number 2 now, and a huge forward threes that Blood Shield is out now, and he does find a gap, though.
But this is still match point for MrHecticGamer. All he's got to do is just land about 25% more, and we saw him already go for unclashable. We know that he doesn't want Rage to clash, but I don't know how many opportunities he's going to have to get that situation. Certainly not that intercepted.
Yeah, floating away is not going to be the answer. Dexter is available if he can get him out, and he probably will right here. There it is. And now with the shield moving forward.
Oh, that should be it.
Block, and that is it. MrHecticGamer starting off with Swamp Thang. Yeah, PL is pretty comfortable right now and sitting in first, I'm not going to lie.
He is, but these two, they need these points. And this is...
What do you think of this matchup? Because you've played this before as Brainiac.
I don't think anybody's played this matchup before. No, I'm just kidding. This is a very interesting matchup. A lot of it is the Robin player really anticipating... Oh, very nice.
That setup again.
He really has to anticipate a lot of the aerial mobility from Brainiac and try to intercept him in the air. Oh, that
meter burns it.
That is one of the most damaging special moves in the entire game.
It is, but how
damage.
much? I mean, I feel like he only realistically got an extra like 11 damage.
Right. Yeah, it's actually relatively low. All right. Ooh, and just falls to the wake up. But Jinxd actually managed to get quite a bit of damage.
And that is unsafe, right? Unless you meter burn it.
Right. Correct. It's again though. It's just like any other charge. It's spacing dependent. So at the very tip of it, you're fine. Actually, if you land just the very tip of the shoulder in the corner, you can get a combo off of it.
Interesting.
Oh, nice block, but no punish, and trades with the meter burn part of the.
Does get a down one as well.
Oh, catches him with the meter burn back 3, and that's quite a bit of damage. Meter burning, I don't know if I particularly like that choice, meter burning the Assassin Strike.
Did get a little...
We're seeing just so much whiffing zone. This is not how this matchup was supposed to be played. We were not supposed to see zoning because for that exact reason, the fact they were both whiffing. But look at this. Jinxd taking the life lead, going for unclashable damage.
Huge life lead now, and that is not safe as he breaks.
Kal-El's best deputy.
There's no one better.
And yeah, just for those who don't know, there's a lot of misinformation out there about how his dive kick works. So Brainiac's normal dive kick is almost always safe. But wow, anti-airs him with the low trait.
That was nuts.
That would have been a beautiful conversion, but he drops it. That's going to give Fibonacci another chance.
And I love the mix-up play there. That's, again, unsafe. No punish. Blocks. Down 1-2. And that is going to do it. First round going to Jinxd4Ev3r.
Very nice patience. So Fibonacci going back in, getting the first hit, not getting the conversion off of the dive kick. First hit is so huge for Brainiac because Brainiac is another character that's very meter dependent.
As all hell, yes he is. And that was a missed punish opportunity and a waste of bar. Well, not really a waste of bar for Jinxd, but he did have to burn it just so he could be safe.
Ooh,
nice blocks, and then he gets hit on the other side. Not the worst situation.
A lot of people try to punish the, oh wow.
He's trying to go for dive kick. It looked like he did the Thriller on his toes.
Yeah, that strike replays right out of the air. Oh, nice anti-air with the interactable. Goes for the hard knockdown, and there's a mix-up in there. Very nice bait on the wake-up. Wow, look at this. So much damage just all off of this Oki.
Yeah, Jinxd4Ev3r is playing exceptionally well right now.
Oh, but this should be enough, potentially, to take that first life bar. Wow. And again, both of these players trying to zone each other, but failing to land even a little bit of chip. Or
He just ran all the way across the screen.
You see, that was very smart because the blue trait, which is what he threw out, it tracks the opponent towards you, essentially, so it can't go past itself.
Right.
So that run, he knew that even if Fibonacci was able to get over him, he would be able to clip him from behind for enough chip to kill with the blue trait. Oh, and here we go. We're seeing this setup again. Nice
What a block.
Oh, and a nice knockdown. Breaks the armor.
That one too is so fast. It generally will break the armor back or forward threes.
It's very interesting to me how many times we've seen Jinxd end in that combo. All right, going for unbreakable. I don't know why. I think I would have tried to make him break. He has the meter advantage, but now he's going to be able to guarantee the kill.
What a comeback.
All right, and so again, wow, both players starting with jump back. It's a lot of respect shown for both players. Wow, I don't even know what side that dive kick hit on. What was that?
Oh, that's actually one of the few whiffs we've seen. Jinx has been very consistent so far all night.
Right now, ooh, blocking high twice in a row. That move is a very unique command normal by Brainiac. It's down and forward and one. And it kind of extends the range of his down one, makes it a little bit slower.
Right. And it is still a true low as well, just like his down one.
But the big fear, wow!
The best interactable. I love that thing.
Using Brainiac's own ship against him.
Yeah, he also just casually destroyed a world of billions.
Yeah. No big deal.
Or a city, rather.
Name is stupid.
Maybe a
An
world.
insult spawned
He collects
by a
both.
simple lie.
And so much meter was free for Jinxd right there.
This is also a complete opposite of what we saw last game, where Fibonacci had to fight to come back. Now he actually has the life lead.
Trading air attack. That dive kick has a lot of priority in the air. Nice block, but that flipped out really far away, so no punish by Fibonacci.
Done one now gets his way out by waking up.
Again, the most interesting
so
zoning game you've ever
awkward to
seen in your
watch.
life. It's so awkward because they're just completely whiffing on each other.
Oh, where did that come from?
That came from absolute downtown. Anti-airing the dive kick. What a great way to use that.
I think that came from Earth all the way up to Brainiac's ship.
Hey man, they're very smart birderangs.
They went to college, like you said.
It's a birderang college.
I don't think that's real.
They're proving you wrong right now. Again, getting over the zoning. Fibonacci playing so patient.
This is very intelligent, though. There's really no reason for him to go in. And as I say that, he goes in and gets the kill. But, yeah, there was no need to push the pace. I mean, he had such...
Now, we're not seeing it looks like we're not really going to see a switch from either of these players. Wow, that hit so far away.
Yeah, that interactable is incredibly good for gadget characters.
Now, this is going to be very scary. If Jinxd can manage to make it to the left side of this stage, he might be able to zone out Brainiac.
Like, completely.
Completely.
Oh, okay, use the interactable.
The mix of smart birderangs and the drones is ridiculous.
You said that with such zeal.
Well, it's true, and we're getting closer and closer. I hope that if Fibonacci gets a chance, he will throw that console away so that it can't be used. But again, we're going to the zoning. You know what one of the biggest issues with this zoning is the fact that Fibonacci is not getting any meter, because that is his trait.
That's his trait,
and
right,
calling his trait
right.
doesn't build any meter to begin with, only if it gets blocked or hits. Now, Jinxd4Ev3r, he's building meter every single time that he throws out a birder.
Yeah.
So overall, the longer Fibonacci waits in that sequence, the longer he's, or the more of a disadvantage he's putting himself in.
Oh, and he went for the cancel, and it didn't work out. And look at this huge life lead, speaking of, and that is gonna do it. Oh, wait, no, goes for the grab?
This would happen. Yeah. Oh, that's not the first time we've seen that either.
The last
Anti-airing.
time, though, it literally came
really well earlier.
Nice down two to start it off, and a full conversion.
All right, so this is match point for both players, both playing extremely high brushdown characters. Oh, and he's just not letting him out of this corner.
Wow, this is now his home, and a 4-3. That is going to close out the row.
Oh, it would have, but you know what? He managed to do it anyway, and that has been a perfect life bar.
Are not worth collecting.
Wow, that is the absolute perfect line for that situation.
That's an early break. This is a really bad sign for Jinxd. This could get out of his control very quickly.
I think it might already be out of his control. No, you know what? He's gonna get a chance, and
He's still in there now.
We could easily see him return the favor with almost a perfect life bar. Oh, and there we go. No, that was a huge conversion to drop. Could have got so much more, but now instead, we're seeing the momentum shift back to Fibonacci's favor. Anti-airing with his.
I swear, he goes on his tiptoes when he gets hit by that.
He's like, whoa. There we go. Really not taking much damage. That was only about maybe 25% of his life to take that life bar. And now again, getting closer and closer to evening it up. Every single time that Jinxd manages to get this space, it's a real advantage for him. All right, trade is on cooldown. Beautiful conversion from the anti-air trade. Gonna get another, he's got a, yeah, there we go. Just like I was saying, he catches him out of the air again, and he's gonna transition to him.
Huge damage, Evan. That was a meter burn back three after a meter burn dive kick, and that is it. What a play from Fibonacci. He comes back.
That would be a lot of rage. I'm sure none of them like being collected. But here we go. We're seeing Atrocitus against Brainiac. A very interesting matchup that is, of course, as usual, dictated a lot by how much Deadshot is at.
Oh! Armor back three to finish it off. Maximum damage there. And like you said, the spacing dependent actually, I think, made that shoulder safe.
Right, it absolutely did. He actually, I think he checked with that specific situation because he knew that he could get the combo if it had landed.
Oh, jumping and getting caught by punch float. Now, I'm curious to see, I hope one of them at least use that interactable portion so we can see that tusk that I swear was not there before, because we used to play on the stage all the time. This is kind of both of our favorite stage, and I'd never seen that before.
Oh, catching him out of the dive kick and going for the side switch, but that's really not a lot of damage, nor did it give him time to set anything up. So Fibonacci closing it out and moving them back to mid-screen. The corner is actually not, well, it's relatively good for Brainiac, but he's not hugely buffed in the corner.
Yeah, he doesn't benefit as much. I mean, you could even say he does less damage.
He has to do some very specific combos in the corner. He can't do his normal ones because most of the time you see him doing those combos that involve a charge.
Okay, and there it is. Yeah, the tusk is down, so that's gotta be new.
And will he use it? Now, I believe the way you use it is you hold down and press interactable when you're in front of it. Oh, no, didn't get the full pickup. Oh, where's the dive kick and just goes for the low. That is one of the biggest fears. If you respect the meter burn portion of that dive kick, that allows you to get opened up by so many lows.
Oh, and he goes for an instant jump too to air, but he gets caught with the armor back three. Huge damage, nice push block.
Oh, he went for a down two to check, and this could be dead.
That is it. Fibonacci loses the first down as MrHecticGamer. It reminds me of a fidget spinner at first glance.
Yeah, you're definitely going to catch some flack for that, and very well you should. Very nice opening. That, oh, you know what? He could have actually gone for that background bounce setup again.
He could have got more damage,
And more importantly, he could have taken off more time from Deadshot.
And that's right. You want to extend your combos as long as humanly possible when Deadshot is out and you're hitting Atrocitus, because that will greatly help you to actually be able to beat it.
Yeah, you really want to waste as much time as possible. Oh, and there's Deadshot again. Nice anti-air and a beautiful conversion from it. I believe could have actually got one more puddle within that combo, but
did you see how Deadshot just went bloop, like straight up?
Deadshot is very good at anti-airing. He's got very good anti-air. He's a great character, like you said. Oh, and that is unsafe. You know what? I think he again went for down one into puddle right there, but just got puddle, and again it just hit. Whatever works. But Fibonacci really not able to get anything started. Every single time the Deadshot comes out, it shuts him down from getting out of the air, and it makes it just so tough.
Oh, nice. Baits the grab and gets an instant jump kick. It's still not over. There's a chance, but delayed wake up. Very smart from HecticGamer.
You are not worth collecting.
Well, that was definitely a really good start to this comeback, but again, Atrocitus summoning Deadshot. All right, and a good push block. That's going to be the end of that. Now, if Fibonacci wants to get something started, it needs to be now, and that will... Oh, wow. Could have been
Let him
unclashable
clash.
damage.
All he had to do was another back 3, and that would have ended it. And I feel like giving Fibonacci any chances is definitely the wrong thing to do.
I agree. Actually, what he could do right here is... Oh, well, down 2 work
Never
too,
mind.
but I was going to say he could just put on... Especially with players like PL, mostly with PL, to be 100% honest.
You know what it reminds me of, real quick, to interrupt you? It's Brainiac and PL remind me of Kung Lao and PL, like that kind of nutty play style.
Right, but also I'm not sure if Brainiac has the solidity of Kung Lao.
That's true, and that's what he lacks. I feel like if you give him that, then he's literally the perfect PL character.
You actually just missed the unblockable connecting.
No, I didn't. I always see it.
You feel it. You're like, oh, somewhere, someplace in this world, the unblockable connected. Oh, and he tried for the punish. Actually, that could have been a much bigger punish
If he
for
would've just let
Brainiac
it-
if he just let it
yeah.
go, yeah.
But he was in counter poke mode. I respect that.
Oh, a nice conversion. This should be almost enough to get the kill. Not quite. Maybe if he'd spent meter, but I don't think he built the meter until the very end. Still managing to close it out. Very nice.
Worth collecting.
Solid play coming out of Fibonacci, trying to fight to stay in. He still needs to win 3 straight. It's the only thing he actually can do to win this, and that is going to be the life bar for MrHecticGamer as he now leads into set point.
All right, goes for an interesting knockdown setup. Didn't really get anything off of it. I feel like maybe he missed the ender right there, but this tactics can do a lot of damage and take a lot of time off of Dexstar. Oh, absorbing the shield with the trait, making it safe for him to try to attack back.
Oh, and that's huge. We've seen that multiple times. Again, another one. He had 4 bars of meter, and now he only has... Actually, he's out. He's out of meter now.
I would have clashed in that situation. That could have been so much damage, and he might not get another chance.
Oh, using
no!
interactable. Dexstar's out.
Oh, and this is going to be a tough situation to get out of. He's being zoned.
No, he whiffed. Oh, just at the very tip, he missed.
Barely getting over the interactive. Absolutely. All right, so that is 1 game for Fibonacci. That's what he needs to start this momentum if he wants to make the comeback.
Back.
You know,
Yeah,
he's in the front right now. His ship can handle itself. You know, he doesn't really need to pilot it while he's chilling out here and fighting. Wow,
That's true.
intercepting before the trait hits. Now, of course, on hit or block, the trait drones go away for Brainiac. That's one of the things that I don't know. It's one of the issues with using them in neutral, especially. Mostly neutral.
Yeah,
not
so
much
his trait, as good as it is for setting things up and you know, getting some offense going, it has 2 major flaws. The first of which is that they don't do anything for him as far as meter goes. Normally when you set up projectiles as a character, you build meter arbitrarily just by setting it out. They don't do that. Also, if you get hit on block, they go away.
Right. Even, of course, you can hold them and not send them out immediately, and they still go away on block. Wow, that's a nice charge. That could have been the end of Fibonacci's life bar, but instead, he's got another chance. Gonna get a lot of damage with the end of this.
But look, Fibonacci actually almost lost his life bar just by being close to doing the combo, and a raw puddle up right in his face. Very disrespectful.
Now, it's really interesting to me that we saw Fibonacci do a background bounce combo in the very first game of tonight, and every other situation where he could do that exact same combo, he hasn't. And I don't know exactly why.
Oh, converts with the down 1 now. And he has 3 bars of meter, which means that even if Fibonacci wanted to clash, he would still lose a significant amount of life, as now they're even in both life bars and meter. Oh, what a flip out.
He flipped out like in the hitbox. Oh no! No meter, so he can't get the kill off of that.
And a push block, no meter left, still gets caught. If he had a bar, he could have converted. Huge, nice block, but that is it. Fibonacci ties it up 2-2.
Wow, and that, dude, like I said, something crazy. You know, Swamp Thing might have been the crazy thing. Or maybe just anti-airing him with a console. Oh, and they're just throwing stuff at each other. Superman's so sad, and there's like, why are you throwing my computers? Oh, gonna get a lot of chip damage here. And another big conversion. This already is looking like a huge life lead for HecticGamer. Going for the maximum damage.
This is very rough. Fibonacci stuck in the corner. Nice. Armor back 3. He's going to have corner positioning. Drops. It's okay.
Oh,
wow.
no. Wow.
That was
beautiful blocking.
That was very multi-layered. Yeah.
Okay, and now we're seeing that down 2 setup, but MrHecticGamer, like I said, he rolled it, and rolling it allowed him to actually whiff punish the dive kick. More than even just getting out of the situation, it gave him the upper hand. So that just shows you how important rolling is in this game, and knowing what a hard knockdown is and what it isn't.
Also, we shout-outs to Echo from War of the Gods. He said, I've been trying to tell people about Fibonacci for a while.
Your power astounds.
Why didn't we listen to it?
I don't know. I actually have not really heard too much, so if that was talked about, I didn't hear it. Though right now, I think somebody told MrHecticGamer about Fibonacci and how to beat him, as this is going to be really close to death, not quite the entire thing, but...
Yeah, 1 hit left, and that is it. MrHecticGamer denies the reverse.
A very interesting pick in the first game of this Winners Finals. We are seeing Cyborg. I don't 100% know what the idea for this matchup is, but of course Cyborg, one of the best.
Doomba.
The Doomba, and the Doomba just locked him into place as he was being assaulted by
So
Deadshot.
maybe the idea is, I mean, the highest damaging projectile in the game, just single projectile, is Cyborg's.
Correct.
So maybe maybe trading with projectiles is what he's trying to do, but
well, he is going to get some really nice pressure every single time the Doomba's out, and we see it right there. Didn't get the full conversion, but still managed to get a good amount of chip, a good amount of pushback, and really getting him out of the corner is bigger than anything else. Now, I could see this pick make sense because of exactly what we saw right there.
Yeah.
Now, Cyborg is a zoner, and a zoner who really doesn't require too much meter for any of his zoning game. In fact, he builds quite a bit of it.
Oh,
so,
what
ooh.
a read. And that's kind of also what I was alluding to. I just didn't know how to speak English. Yeah, that high damage projectile will allow him to make those trades in his favor, especially with that Doomba. I mean, that thing's really obnoxious. It moves really low on the ground, obviously. It goes very slow, cleans the floor.
And yeah, Arkham's pretty dirty, so they're going to need a little bit more than that, I think. But actually, more so than just the damage and winning trades, I think the fact that he's going to be able to zone and build a ton of meter will give him the meter to kind of
push
challenge,
block,
push block, meter burn back 3. There are a lot of really good options that he can use against that Atrocitus pressure, and it's working pretty well so far.
He tried using his trait there, it didn't work out. Caught in the corner. This is going to be a setup with Dexstar now.
And that is evening it up. Dexstar still out for a little bit.
Yeah, and he's waking up with uppercut. That's actually not a true wake up with Cyborg. And wow. Yeah, the only wake up he really has that has any invincibility is the command grab.
General has armor very quickly and does change pretty much screen positioning as much in any direction that you want.
Now, yeah, I was gonna say I would also like to see him use the. It's not the Doomba. Do you have a clever name for that one?
I do not. It's definitely like a mother box, but I don't know. Well, no, what?
It is technically a mother box, though.
Yeah, that is exactly what his trade is. And wow, how did he do so much damage so early just through zoning?
And that's gonna hit. Yeah, so he's actually got to hold that. I want to see him use the drone, the flying fidget spinner. How about that?
No. Well, how about not?
Okay. So yeah, using the aerial drone would be a really good option in this matchup as well, because it acts like a kind of knockoff Dexstar in a sense, but only once, and it takes forever to recharge.
Hey, you know, it's pretty good, and the big thing about it is that it sets up some other zoning situations. In fact, one thing that we haven't used, or seen used, is target acquired. Target acquired.
Yeah,
where
that's true. And that's gonna hit. Yeah, knocks him right out of the throw.
And this life lead looks like it might be a little bit much to get back from, as
wow. I mean, he didn't even need to burn the meter there. That was just... Get reeked.
ANBU get reeked.
Nice block. Grab, at least.
Oh, that was nice,
the grapple.
actually.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Does he have time to set up a mother box?
The grab choice was really good, too, because he knew that it was going to knock him really far away and give him time for that. Wow, down one uppercut.
And this is actually where Oh, that was sick.
Nice. Win for the cross-up.
Is going to hit. Yep, stops. This is actually a fantastic pick, I think, the way he's playing it. This is working out beautifully.
It looked like he might not have been ready the first time that he used him quite as much as now, but it looks like he's using a lot more
that
options.
happens, right? When you switch characters, it takes you a second to remember how to play the damn thing.
Right, especially if you've already used 2 characters within this tournament.
Yeah, this is the 3rd character he's used.
Oh,
dude,
the bait on the
awesome.
push block. Very smart meter burn forward 3 cancel. But wow, okay, up projectile beating the punch flow. So this is looking a lot closer. Get reeked. Doing quite a bit of damage. Oh, and he can't do anything because the Doomba. Oh, the Doomba went away! Come back, Doomba! Come back! It's gonna go continue bleeding for the rest of the
thing that's actually wonderful about Cyborg, if you're noticing it, is that when Dexter shoots the ball out, what happens is since he's in the air doing the projectile, it goes straight up towards him. However, he falls faster than the projectile can readjust, so it whiffs every time. The projectile is almost useless against Cyborg.
And maybe that's one of the big reasons why he picked it, because it seems like he's very confident in challenging.
Yeah, he's very aware of what's happening like with the specifics of this matchup.
Right, so this might be a very specific counter pick that he likes to choose.
And he's not even going for instant airs. He's just letting those things rock on the ground. Wow.
Oh, stop
meter burning for the shield. Wow, this is looking like a very just dominant counter pick so far.
Oh, and now he's gonna start his pressure game. Oh,
do you hear it?
Oh,
it actually sounds like a Roomba.
It does, and it actually disappeared. I didn't know that there was a maximum range on that. I've never seen that happen.
It doesn't actually go full screen. There is a capped range, and that is going to do it. 2-1 Alcatraz trying to move himself into
difficult for Cyborg to actually outzone Superman, as any trade with the straight laser will be a ton of damage, and so will this combo.
The interesting thing here too is that his Cyborg is actually, because it's tournament mode, it's level 20, but his Cyborg is only level 3. Like, he can't wear any gear past level 3.
That's probably why we're seeing him literally on the base Cyborg skin.
Yeah.
Although I much prefer the Grid skin. I think Grid looks sick.
Grid looks awesome, yeah. And wow, what a turnaround in things. And this is kind of where people think Cyborg suffers, is as we see Superman kind of dominating as he takes some.
Well, damage is coming back relatively quickly. Of course, Cyborg's zoning, like you said earlier, just does so much damage. Look at that, taking 75% of his life already just through projectiles. Even a little bit more, but now this is the danger zone. But,
danger zone!
And that is
going to do the chip, no matter what, yeah. The mother box is recharging halfway through.
And so now we're on match point for Alcatraz's Cyborg, but he's going to have to get out of this corner situation.
Oh, he doesn't block, and this is going to be a good bit of damage.
Not pulling your punches.
Neither are you.
All right, 1 bar for each player. Oh,
but he does
straight
get it out.
laser connecting. The straight laser connecting is so much damage. And right now, Getreked starting to challenge with his own zoning for the first time.
And again, he takes the little roller coaster ride on those 2 projectiles. And look at almost chip. That's 90 damage per projectile. Meter burns, but still he's keeping it even.
Oh, and now we're basically 1 hit away, especially with that trade on. He's got to be worried about getting hit by the straight laser.
Oh, wait, he's bringing it back. Oh, he tried to jump out of the way, and his trade mother box just came up.
It was, and he still almost made it back, but now, oh wow, that is almost exactly what happened in the last game. Not looking great. Our dash punch whiffs, but still already in the corner. This is going to be so difficult to escape from.
Oh, and he's frozen.
I have never seen that happen. I can't lie.
I swear, NRS is like stealth adding interactables, like the Tusk on Gorilla City.
They're changing things very slightly just to see if we notice and to make us feel like we've gone insane. And it's working. No, actually, I think that one, I know for the power characters, they throw it on the ground and it leaves that frost puddle that if you stand in it too long, you get frozen. But regardless, Alcatraz managed to take back so much of a lead just from that interactable alone.
Oh, tried to get out of the way of the eye laser, didn't get it, but
ooh, that was a nice conversion.
I mean, was it a conversion or was it him just spamming?
It was a conversion. It was down to the well, okay, yeah. I don't know.
You see my point?
It was a conversion. We'll just
all right, we'll go with it. We'll go with it.
But now, final life bar for both players. Alcatraz with just a barely any lead, but he's on the level. If he gets to this left side and abuses these drones, ooh. I don't even know. I have not even seen a Deadshot try to use the drones. Drones, of course, being one of the best interactables in the entire game. Is he even going to need him? He's there! He's using the drones!
All right, here we go. You just almost fell out of your chair.
And he can just read some of those drones so often. No, you should be using it. Push block him, use the drone. No, don't move forward. Just use the drone.
You're getting so upset. Relax, he's winning.
All right, well, regardless, he's in a... Oh, this is a tough situation. He needs to... Oh, well, now all he needs is chip.
And that is it.
No, it's not it.
Wait a sec.
All right, goes for the interesting reset, but the throw doesn't gonna give him, too much Oki.
Oh my God,
no.
it's still possible. There's 1 bar only for Alcatraz. 0 bars for Getreked.
I like the choice, not doing anything with it.
And that is it. Alcatraz with 3 different... He's gonna start with him here. Makes sense.
Yeah, and of course, we all want to see MrHecticGamer using more Swamp Thing, but I can't blame him at all.
Right.
He made it all the way here into top 3 with Atrocitus, and so he's got to rep his character.
And one thing I'm also noticing that Chicago region does a lot, and it's almost been in every matchup, we're seeing an abundance of push block, and that's great. I think that's great.
I absolutely agree. We've also seen some extremely good usage of meter burn roll.
Yeah.
I think that, honestly...
And we've seen a good amount of air escapes.
That's true. You know, okay.
This is the region, I swear, that has it all, right?
Yeah, so I also need to point out here that we did have quite a few players that are ranked high in this region that weren't able to make it because
of Evo. Yeah.
But I have to say, the level of play from literally every single one of these players has been exceptional today.
Yeah, and these are technically, and I'm not trying to be rude, but these are technically the lower tier players, right?
Right. Well, I wouldn't even say lower tier, but right below.
Right,
some of
they're
the
below the top
tiers.
players. That's what I meant.
And
Excuse me.
I think one of the things is that these players, in my opinion, are as good as some of the players that may be ranked above them. But we're seeing a lot of these players that use characters that are maybe a little bit like lower on the tier list or less seen or have fewer problems.
That's what I meant. They're not low. They're low tier character players, not actual players.
Yeah,
that's what I meant.
And so they're, like I said, still amazing players, but we get to see some really cool character diversity today. And I think MrHecticGamer wants to see a little bit more. He says, you know what? No top tiers. Get out of here. I'm gonna backhand you into the ocean, and maybe you can just chill there. Actually, shouldn't Aquaman get stronger during that one?
Yeah, I don't.
This will calm your rage. You'll bathe in your own blood.
Oh, so he'll make him bathe in his own blood, as opposed to... Yeah, that seems a little bit difficult. Oh, and that's a nice punish.
But MrHecticGamer closing it out. Yeah,
we saw Brainiac, we saw Robin, we saw Cyborg. We've seen... I feel like I'm missing one, but that alone, that is... I mean, there's 8 people in this bracket.
And we've seen more than that, and most of those characters are characters that are not represented as much.
Right. I mean, literally all of those. Of course, on top of that, we've seen Atrocitus, Superman, Aquaman, Batman in this bracket. There have been so many characters. Deadshot. What is this? There are just a lot of characters here today, but interestingly enough, no Black Adams. Oh, and we're just seeing some strong zoning. Yeah. So we did see
getting through.
Getreked choose Superman. So going to another one of the top tiers. Now, this is a very interesting matchup. People really, there's not a solid opinion, I don't think, on this matchup because it's very odd the way that all of their tools kind of interact.
Yeah.
Wow, down one scoop, do it.
That's the classic right there, right? Get started. You know, and as I think of it now, Chicago has always been the region where they tend to play the oddball characters. If you think back to GGA, right? In the beginning of Injustice, you had PPJ with an amazing hot girl. You had Catwoman, which, I mean, in the beginning of Injustice 1, not everyone was playing it, right? And then you had 16-bit with an amazing cat girl. You had Phil Pops with Shazam. You know what I'm saying? Like
Lobo in the end. But
right, but that's what I'm saying.
Lobo.
Like,
yeah.
They always, in Chicago, decide to play the characters that aren't as popular, and they always made it work, and they always plays very, very well with those characters. That's why I miss GGA, man.
Right. I think the big one you missed was Max playing Bane, of course.
Oh, that's right, Max and Bane.
But yeah, I absolutely agree with you. They are always very entertaining to watch.
And Jeremiah played Doomsday as well. Man, I miss all those guys. If you guys are watching, I really miss you. And there's some I missed as well, like I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, wow. That was impressive to actually manage to pick that up. This is a very interesting spot when the lights actually go out on the stage. You can actually knock people outside of the light.
Oh,
you have
wait
to be
a
really ready.
second.
Oh, does he have the meter? No!
Oh, but he gets hit by the forward 3 anyways.
And players, as soon as you play these guys every week, and as soon as you go to a tournament like EVO, suddenly you're going to say, hey, this is a guy that's from my region. He's my biggest competitor every week, but he's my biggest competitor, so now I want to see him do well. I want
Yeah,
both
exactly.
do
You
well.
take pride in the fact that someone that you play on the weekly or monthly, makes it far, and you're like, I hate that guy every week, but right now, I'm his biggest fan.
Exactly.
Especially, like, you play a lot, you guys beat each other, you know you can beat him, but you're like, you know what? I want that guy to be the best.
Yeah, there's nothing better than regional pride, but right now, I don't think they're really rooting for each other to win.
No, these guys,
not
like I said,
quite yet.
every week they hate each other when they play. Maybe hate's a strong word, but they...
Not for Atrocitus. No, it's not a strong
That's
word.
true.
Oh, that should be a pickup. No! Wow, weird.
Sizzles him right on the...
That wasn't even a combo.
Oh,
He
yeah.
actually just stood back up into it. And again, this is looking to be a very even matchup. A shield from Dexstar would really help against this zoning. Oh, a nice. Great way to get out of the corner. That throw is going to
That was a good technically tick throw, but he canceled the 4-2 into trade to grab to end the life bar. And again, you want to end the life bar as soon as possible so that you can really start to do damage while you still are on your first life bar. And essentially, this is all free damage and chip.
Right.
Or it was, I mean.
And meter build, of course. Yeah. So, little bit of a life lead for Getreked, but, nothing too big, especially against Atrocitus.
Oh, just goes for another one. Whiffs.
Wow, what a huge drop, especially the fact that I was going to bring him into the corner. And that is a really nice reversal. Good choice to do the side switch. Oh, wow, he dropped the combo, and that means there's no safe way for him to get out Dexstar.
Oh, look at all that chip, the straight laser. And just regular laser does get a clip now. The unblockable in the corner.
Wow, he didn't clash.
Blocks him down 1, but still lets a 4-2 go through. No counter poke, and there it is. 2-1 now for Getreked. Because I think he was dashing forward.
Right. We actually saw that happen earlier today, I think with it was somebody's projectile, but I actually can't remember whose. Oh, and that is a very good start from MrHecticGamer.
Push block early, and nice backdash in the air to avoid the interactable, but he doesn't avoid the rage ball.
Oh, this is going to be a good pickup. Uses the meter for the full conversion. Oh, nice, but doesn't have a meter to convert. Still just gets a little bit of damage and a knockdown. Interesting choice to back up right here. I know he's very scared of the Superman 4-2-3. It's always something to be scared of.
Nice
block, but no punish.
What is that minus? It looked like he tried to.
No.
It looked like he tried to punish it immediately.
I know it's considerably safer in this game, and he definitely did use a normal that isn't too fast, but it's unblockable.
Yeah.
Gotta say it. But
he used back 2, I think, which isn't necessarily the fastest.
Somewhere between 11 and 14.
I think it's 11, yeah. I just love the laser, like the gaseous cloud around the laser, his eye lasers. It looks so damn cool.
Oh, and the zoning. The zoning has done so much for Getreked. Honestly, lasers really do well in this matchup.
142 damage.
Yeah, we do talk about how Cyborg.
I was literally just thinking about that, and I was like, wait a second.
This is not counted. Straight laser from Superman is not part of that equation. Because that obviously is the highest single damage non-metered projectile. Maybe even one of them.
I think it's
hits in the
like
game.
hit, yeah. I don't really know, like back 3, 4, 3.
No, they don't do 128.
Yeah, so.
Oh, and wow, waking up with zoning, but gets caught by the mix-up. Very risky. There was no Dexstar to save him. And he actually didn't continue the combo.
Oh, he tried to do an air laser, got caught, and he just a very meaty blood vomit.
And that trash can is really good for him because the trash can allowed him to summon Dexstar, but now Dexstar's gone.
Your rage makes you foolish.
Spends 2 bars, gonna get 25 back.
He's still got a bar if he wants to use it either on zoning or for a really good conversion.
Goes for the down 1 counter poke in the middle of the screen, gets caught. Finally builds a bar, but wait a second. There's no clash now available for either player.
Ooh, nice.
And he goes for the most
background
damage.
bounce.
Yeah, he went for the most damage. He could have gone off that trait. Oh, that was weird. Trait actually still got activated though, and there's just a little bit left.
No, he really needs to use the shield. There we go. Okay, good choice. And
No
now we've
push
got
block.
guaranteed pressure.
Oh, he gets caught! And the grab, that's it!
Oh, beautiful choice. Knew exactly how much damage he had to do at the end. Just I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
That's actually not how things work here.
I don't think that is how it works. I don't think we have that power. But we are going to see a Superman lock in. So now this is game 5.
Why does that work every time? I don't understand.
Oh no, what a huge mistake. He accidentally did the cat lunge, the Dexstar lunge. And
is that plus though?
Full combo. I don't know if it's plus, but it's definitely...
when he sends the cat out, I thought that was plus.
No, I think when you send the cat out, it's not plus, but it's there's a string where you can send him out, and that's plus.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's what I was thinking about.
All right, so a really quick first life bar from MrHecticGamer. And again, this is the second time that we've seen him use, well, almost in a row, that we've seen him use an interactable knockdown to safely summon Dexstar, which is very smart. Oh,
Nice
good
conversion. Yeah, that was about as much as you get from that distance.
And with how much time Dexstar left.
That was good.
Oh, that should be punished. That could be huge in the corner. Actually, could be a little bit more.
Oh, what? Multiple mistakes from both players.
Yeah, a lot of damage left on the table.
And he's gotten tagged by many straight Superman punches.
They work. They're very fast. I mean, the startup isn't huge, but he kind of like reels back in place for a little bit, and then as soon as he travels, it's almost like he becomes the projectile. And now final life bar for both players.
There's the shield, and an immediate break, 3 bars.
I admit nothing.
Get wrecked. How much life will he get back? Decent amount.
He's gonna get 25%, so not the worst.
And an immediate meter burn roll, which is an interesting choice. Still has enough meter to... Ooh, I like that. Using the background bounce, getting as much damage as possible, and that also added a lot of time to the combo, so he's that much closer to being able to summon Dexstar.
There it is. He gets it out, not for free, but pretty relatively safe.
And oh, he drops the conversion.
But luckily, Dexstar's there to cover him when he whiffs.
But Dexstar's gone, and if he gets caught in this corner, he's really gonna have to break.
Backs up, nice, gets the punish.
Oh, but no meter. Oh, he tried to play footsies there. That could have been a big whiff punish.
Oh, but he throws!
Catches him, of course, choose that in the Atrocitus matchup before, but hey, it looks like they're going right in. And of course, Catwoman, we were just talking about Samij. Catwoman is a great choice against Cyborg. Some of the best anti-zoning tools in the entire game. Literally, there's a lot that, I mean, she can sit there and not be pressured by a single bit of Cyborg zoning by just using her dodge.
And then, obviously, that back 3 is an issue. Not only for Cyborg, but most characters, but can she actually get under? I know she low profiles pretty much everything. Can she get under the regular projectiles?
Yes. All right, and now Alcatraz kind of locked in this corner. Very nice poke.
Yeah, that was a good poke. That is actually not real, as we say.
Right, and not only is it not real, but if you let it be real, if you sit there and take it, it
becomes a problem. Yeah.
Yeah, becomes plus on block and then gives it more pressure. And so far, this is the first time that we've seen MrHecticGamer choose Catwoman, but the pick is working out.
That is still gonna go.
He backed up into it anyway. There we go.
Oh, very nice.
So, interestingly enough, we could actually see Catwoman just sit there and just dodge for the rest of this game and pretty much force Cyborg to come to her.
Or she could also jump into the projectile.
One of those two things. Oh, and
he could have got a combo off that.
Yeah, I think he tried to do something, but instead held it down forward too.
Down 2 in a back 3 conversion. You don't see that too often.
Right, but
and that's as optimal as it gets.
She can do it pretty easily, so I would like to see more players do that. Nice. Okay, so I have to say, this isn't just simply a counter pick, this Catwoman. This is definitely a character that MrHecticGamer uses a lot. And there's just a little familiarity that you can see.
Oh,
that's plus. Wow!
Wow!
That is plus like 6. Oh, this is going to be a huge combo. No, never mind. The trait did manage to make it out.
I am still baffled. Swamp Thing. So this makes sense, and maybe he saw what happened, and he's like, man, maybe I don't want to play Atrocitus in this matchup.
We see so many times that Alcatraz hits them with the meter burn upper projectile and it juggles
they
them.
They fall
completely.
into it, yeah. Which is great, because it does very healthy damage, just 2 hits.
And that's actually extremely good advantage, too. So it allows him to set something up. Like that.
Oh, what?
Got underneath the forward
casually walks right under it.
Oh, that's a good wake up. That should be a lot of damage. No, drops the combo.
And again, still waking up with that uppercut. That is not invincible.
Oh, nice punish on the down two. Getting just about maximum damage. Now, Cyborg's damage isn't really
mid-screen, it's not the greatest, no. In the corner, he is definitely capable of getting good damage, but mid-screen, they did give him an extension off of the uppercut arm now, which he can get, I think it's back to, or forward to. Yeah, forward to. He gets a small extension, which gives him around like 300 damage max, but because of the fact that his zoning tools are so strong, he doesn't necessarily need that much damage mid-screen either.
Right. And of course, he can get some really big conversions off of a few of his weird tools, like target acquired or his trait. They all allow him to get a back 3.
That's true. Or he could just raw cancel a string into meter burn back 3, and then he gets good damage that way.
That's true, but right now, all of his damage is coming from zoning, although that might close out. No, why no clash?
No clash, I don't believe it. Why he's been playing so...
Who would have thought that in Grand Finals, we would see Swamp Thing versus Cyborg?
I'm telling you, vote for Chicago.
I don't think we're allowed to be biased, but I think we kind of are.
I think we kind of are being biased. They have the highest abundance of low-tier character players, like...
All right, and right now, this is going exactly how most people would expect it to go.
Yeah.
And it just, whoa, did you see he
got under it,
ducked? Just normal duck. So he does have a preload duck. Nice, gonna get some Oki. What's the mix-up?
Go straight for the damage. Overheads again, and he's gonna get another conversion.
Oh, using the meter.
Oh, let's go. This
Suddenly he has the life lead.
And an armored forward 3, yes.
Reap what you have sown.
And this is exactly what we wanted to see. So he took him quite a while to get in, but as soon as he got in, he took the entire life bar.
How did he get under it last time? It was a straight one, I believe.
Honestly, have no idea. He's got a very strange duck and
That's the funniest.
Easily the best teabag in the entire game. Hands down.
Nice. Gets the log back once again.
Oh, he's landing some nice mix-ups, and that should have been a full combo. Good choice to break by Alcatraz, but MrHecticGamer has gone in 2 times and now has the life lead.
Yeah.
But now he's gonna have to make it in a 3rd time.
That's the thing. Swamp Thing actually does good. He does very, very good damage.
Oh, his damage is so solid, but of course his mix-ups aren't exactly the best.
No, they're not. They're really not. Oh, and that's another issue that he suffers from. Forward 3 and back 3 are so slow compared to a lot of the other casts.
Yeah, both are the slowest in the entire game, as far as I know. Except for maybe Supergirls. Oh, and now...
Oh, nice use of meter burn roll to get in. He's desperately trying. But again, the mother box drone. Oh no, the 4-3. You can feel the pain, and he has to break here.
He does have the meter advantage.
Not by a long shot.
Is he gonna bet both or just one? No, he's gonna bet both, 25%.
Well, he needs as much life as he can to try to get through this fireball forest.
Oh my goodness, holding it now. Oh, down 2.
Nice meter burn roll, didn't quite get the full conversion. And now he's definitely within chip lock. If he lets him set up one more trait, that might be it.
Oh, but that is it! His last hurrah was like, let me get you, just grab him with the vine. But that means that OD Alcatraz is your Week 7 Chicago hometown hero.